So Jelly Bean, the YouTuber who committed the ever so heinous crime of being cringe, apparently required to have all these videos made on her. One of the people who did this is the definitely not full of themselves. The person who definitely does not suck 300 gallons worth of copium. Whenever someone so much as even breathes negatively about them. The definitely not fragile. The definitely not like every shitty leafy clone who just spams out low effort videos just to make a quick buck Acheeto. This person has made 5 videos on Jelly Bean along with a video responding to someone responding to them, and I'm going to cover all of them.
And it's all fun and games till you realize that Jelly Bean has 1.6 million subscribers. Now, if I had to make a guess, I would assume that the core audience for Jelly Bean's content is literal fetuses. The average Jelly Bean viewer has to be from the age 6 to 12 at
O's knows people like someone I don't like. That clearly means that they're all kids. No differing opinions allowed here.
Reading my hate comments. Not gonna lie, you kind of look like a child murderer, aka William Afton. What the heck? Why would I look like...
Yeah, you see, this is why YouTubers get a bad reputation. Like, I look at who's doing better than me on this website, and I just see this sort of stuff. It makes me want to actually kill myself.
Well, if that's the case, you should keep looking at it. Also, while I normally hate the jealous argument, you really do sound jealous here.
But I feel like the average person, after seeing that and seeing the 1 million subs attached to it, like, you gotta be a little bit worried for the future of entertainment.
No, I think it's just you.
This is so bleak and substanceless. Like, the YouTube economy has so much better to offer in terms of entertainment for the younger demographic. Like, I know my age group, right? 2002 to 2005, that age group, we grew up during, like, the peak YouTube era. We had the best creators to watch as a child.
But jokes aside...
The best content creators, he said.
And I just feel like I'm doing something wrong just leaving this content to be shown to, like, the little kids. Like, they're gonna look back and think, wow, that was the shit. Remember when I used to watch Jelly Bean every day? Man, that was so epic. No, it wasn't epic. You had the chance to be exposed to much better content.
The things I like are much more mature than the things you like. The things you like are for babies. I'm a real grown-up because the books I read don't have pictures. You know, I've not heard anyone make that argument since I was 6.
So that's what I'm kind of hoping to do with this video, to give a thorough criticism, analysis, and whatever about Jelly Bean, in hopes that, you know, maybe a young lad will stumble across this video and become red-pilled.
Dude, you're the complete opposite of red-pilled. You're having a panic attack over a child just because they're cringe. O's knows the horror.
Your voice is like a boy, but you're a girl. Okay, so what's your point?
His point was a qualitative observation. You learn about those in the 6th grade. Also, why are you acting like you don't try to be androgynous? Your OC looks like a gender-bent demon.
Literally, how? Again. Why do you care, and what's your point?
And that's by design, dog. You commissioned that.
This is disgusting, 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 disgusting. This is the disgusting. Ryan, it's really disgusting. Boy, this is the grandma's drawing. A killer. This is the most disgusting one. Okay.
I just don't understand how somebody sees this video, for example, and thinks, wow, I'm really intrigued. I'm gonna subscribe. I really like this person's jokes, personality, and overall the feeling of their video. Even if I'm viewing this charitably from the lens of a child who would enjoy this sort of content, even then I'd be like, yo, what am I watching, dog? Like, what is this?
Because no differing opinions are allowed.
She posted a You Laugh, You Lose challenge on her channel, and it's got like 1.5 million views. If you're the sort of person that laughs at anything in this video, you deserve to be shoved in a locker at school. Okay, that's a joke, but subjectively, if you find this sort of content funny, like, you subjectively have no sense of humor.
Again, because differing opinions aren't allowed here.
So I told my Discord to send me their funniest memes, and if I laugh, I lose. Top 10 girls didn't like me, I have to watch this. Bro, why is it so relatable?
Bro, has the comedy drought really become this bad? Like, are we serious right now? I'm gonna be honest, I feel like Discord should investigate the Jelly Bean server. I'm pretty sure the TOS is that only 13-year-olds and over can join Discord. Definitely some, like, 6-year-olds in the Jelly Bean server.
Again, someone likes something that I don't like. That clearly means they're a child, lol.
God starts with G, and so does gays. Satan starts with S, and so does straights. So who's really going to hell? Rainy Rodriguez, LGBTQ plus ally. I completely agree with this statement.
Again, that's just not even funny whatsoever. It's just, like, straight up retarded. Even she admitted it's not even a joke, it's a statement. Like, the joke is that heterosexuals apparently are gonna burn in hell. Dude, your community is completely cancer, and you know it too. I mean, like, you know these memes are dog shit. You know that your little inside channel joke where you just spam comments is dog shit. If I asked you why you have 1.6 million subs, you'd probably just shrug and call me a hater.
And you're proving her right, lol.
Now we're gonna watch one of her videos titled, I Tried Making Cookies 400k Special. Now she's not even trying to hide the fact that she's completely cloning Ranboo. Ranboo baked a cake for 1 mil, she's making cookies for 400k, he wears sunglasses and a mask, she's wearing sunglasses and a mask. So as you can see, when the objective isn't to make seizure-inducing YouTube shorts, she pretty much can't even have her own shtick, she has to copy off whatever's popular.
Says the person who is copying Leafy. And doing a terrible job at it.
Hello! Chat, I'm making cookies today. They're in a bag.
So in these types of videos, she has a habit of acting like she is in the 2nd grade by saying things so unbelievably obvious, such as, you see these cookies that are in a bag? They're in a bag.
That's the joke.
I think it worked. Okay, now what do I mix it now? I think this is all I add, right? Okay, why does it look like that? Milk?
Another common trait of Jellybean's IRL videos is that she'll act as if she's never been offline in her life and that everything in real life is just a mystery.
That's the joke. I'm now going to move on to the next video since there's nothing else of substance to talk about in this one. Nothing says quality YouTube content like an intro that makes you want to gouge your own eyes out.
So 5 hours ago on her alt Twitter account, she tweeted, "Can't have the haters holding me back. It's pop-off season. Whoa!"
So you made this entire video because of a tweet. You can't seriously be this pathetic.
You sound pretty offended.
Lol, how?
Obviously, you're doing a lot of things properly to have landed you in the spot that you're in right now. I'm not denying that whatsoever. You've obviously captured a lot of people's attention. You know, you got millions of subs, right?
Anyone else notice how overwhelmingly nice he's suddenly being just because Jellybean made a tweet that was barely about him? It's almost like he's scared of Jellybean's fans calling him out, lol. I swear I can hear the fear in his voice, lol.
But let's not act like your content is perfect whatsoever. There are people with less subs than you that I think do a far better job entertaining. And
she never said that, though.
But like, genuinely, if you think that somebody calling your background music too loud and making jokes about that is hating, I mean, you're just on another planet. And I know I'm strawmanning a bit right now, and I know that she didn't directly say that I'm a hater.
So you're even admitting that your points are bunk. Guess you're doing my job for me, lol.
I know what I'm about to say is a false comparison, but if somebody made the exact same video that I made on you, on me, and used the exact same points that I used on you, on me, I literally would not care at all. Maybe I'm just, like, desensitized to people talking crap on the internet, but, like, I don't even feel like I was talking that much crap. What was the worst thing I said? Oh, if you enjoy this stuff, you get shoved in a locker? Like, that was a joke. Your audience isn't even in middle school. They don't have lockers. They got cubbies, bruh. So yeah, Jellybean, if you're watching, I don't hate you at all. I just think your content is, like, a 2 out of 10, and there's a lot of things about it that make it a 2 out of 10 that are very valid things to point out. And I'm also a bit of a jokester, so if I said something that, you know, you may have taken seriously that was an ad hominem criticism or whatever, it was a joke, okay? Like, literally, it was a joke.
But jokes are meant to be funny, though.
Anyways, though, moving on from that, let's take a look at some of these Jellybean fans in my comment section saying some stuff. This is a literal hate video. Just because no one wants to watch your videos gives you no right to bully this person for building a following. I don't even watch Jellybean's content, but respect this person who is just here to entertain the children. If you don't enjoy their content, then don't watch it. Remember, this is an actual human being you're talking about. Okay, stop acting like I committed some egregious human rights violation on Jellybean. Like, I'm so tired of these comments acting like I did some atrocious acts.
That's not what any of them have said. And you've yet to provide any examples.
And as for your whole, oh, she's just there to entertain the children. Yeah, that's the whole problem. I don't want her to be the child entertainer.
Cope.
Problem. So the other day, I was scrolling through my comments, you know, expecting to see it's not a mistake, it's a masterpiece. Do you know what I saw? I saw people spamming, it's not a cult, it's a family. You know, and this had me very confused. It sounds like a knockoff version of it's not a mistake, it's a masterpiece. So I did some digging, and I found out that this YouTuber has also decided to start a family.
You know, Jellybean is like that one kid who would just randomly get up in the middle of the class and start T-posing expecting a dying of laughing crowd. Like, She expects everybody after doing that T-pose to just drop to the floor in tears, when in actuality, everybody would just stare at her being like, what are you doing? Can you get back in your seat? We're trying to learn. Also, my little theory here is kind of supported by the fact that one of her main art drawings is of her in a Teletubby costume doing a T-pose.
And this has what to do with anything. Okay, now let's move on to the next video. Also, everyone who disagrees with me is a stan lol.
Okay, so today we're gonna be looking at some jelly bean stands. Yes, they're real. I want to die too.
Then why haven't you? Lol.
So yeah, we're gonna look at some stands, but first of all, I have to respond to this YouTuber who is defending Jelly Bean, and they actually mentioned my video specifically, and I guess argue with some of the points that I made, and it was just not very good, so I want to respond to it.
And I saw that Acheeto had made a video roasting her, and his main point was that there's people who make better content, and Jelly Bean doesn't deserve her platform.
Yeah, you know, there's over 7,000 languages in the world, and I chose to speak fact.
Imagine being so egotistical that you consider your personal opinions facts.
Same crap. At the end of the day, she makes content, and people found that content entertaining enough to subscribe to her. So I'm not gonna sit here and say that she doesn't deserve her platform, and I'm not gonna support these baseless accusations that have no proof.
What are you talking about? What baseless accusations did I make? That there's better content to watch on the internet than the Jelly Bean YouTube shorts? If you seriously believe that Jelly Bean on YouTube is the best content creator, you are smoking out of your goddamn pipe.
Not what he said, lol.
Anyways, that's enough of that. Let's look at some more Jelly Bean stands. It's not a mistake, it's a masterpiece. This might actually be one of the worst YouTuber inside jokes to ever exist. Like, I actually have the straightest face on planet Earth right now. I'm not giggling, I'm not chuckling, I'm not smirking, smiling, or anything like that. I'm just unimpressed. You guys need a new shtick.
Cope. Okay, let's move on to the next video since there's nothing else of note to talk about.
Alright, I'm triggered right now, okay?
Cope harder.
So obviously this is Jelly Bean. I made 3 videos on her, calling her content bad and pretty much making jokes. Now, I don't take it all too seriously at the end of the day. It's the internet, it's not real life. You know, it's all pretty insignificant. So I was like, you know what, dude? I don't think she's a bad person. I'm gonna send her some money on stream because she's streaming. And this is how she pronounces my name, okay?
200 bits. Acheeto. Thank you for the 400 bits and
Acheeto. Like a sneeze. I'm more than a sneeze.
No, you're way less than a sneeze, lol. I'm going to be skipping the next video because there's nothing really to say about it. And move on to the last one. Just by reading the title I can already smell the copium.
5 videos in a month directly at her and another 4 using her name to reference the clones. Tell me you sold your dignity without telling me you sold your dignity.
Bro, what are you saying? I didn't sell my dignity. I made videos that my audience enjoyed and I enjoyed making, and videos that were really successful in the YouTube algorithm. Where in that equation is my dignity being sold? Like, what?
Tell me you're coping without telling me you're coping.
Not to get like nerdy and technical or whatever, but the definition of dignity is the state or quality of something being worthy of honor and respect.
Which is something you lost a long time ago.
And I'm just sitting here thinking, yo, miss me with that shit, bro. I'm not gonna let this 27-year-old grown man with a full-grown beard who is an entire decade older than me.
Sorry, but I thought you said that someone older doing a video on someone younger than them was not a valid point to our argument.
Imagine judging a kid for just making content and trying to entertain an audience. I don't personally like her content, but I'm certainly not gonna call her cringe. This was a bad take. Okay, bro, don't say, like, I made a video on a kid as if I just, like, shit-talked Ryan's toy reviews. Bro, I've made, like, 30 videos on Tommy Innit, who's, like, the same age as this Jelly Bean individual, and nobody said anything about Tommy Innit. Oh, is she a child? I'm sorry, dude, that you're jealous. She's getting the bag. Okay, so I just spent, like, 20 minutes trying to find her age, and I literally could not find anything, but she is most certainly not an infant. The only thing I have for her age is that her Twitter bio says minor, and hey, I was a minor up until 2 months ago. I'm an 18-year-old, okay? I'm a teenager, so is she. I'm not picking on a child. And I hate these comments so much because they're acting like I went to the comment section of the Baby Shark music video and just started harassing kids. And
yet it's apparently okay when you make that point in argument. Okay, hypocrite.
they talk about respect or being worth of respect. If you don't think that I'm worth of respect for the content that I make, fine, that's your opinion. But get off your high horse.
You're one to talk about someone not getting off their high horse, lol.
You make dog shit YouTube videos like the rest of us. You're not better than anybody.
He never said he was.
You sit in your basement with a green screen behind you to make it look like you're on the beach.
And you do nothing but put gameplay in the background. Again, nothing says quality YouTube content like an intro that makes you want to gouge your own eyes out.
Oh dear, cheaty boy.
Don't call me that.
Cope.
I unironically love this because yes, Jellybean is cringe, but she's also a 17-year-old Minecraft YouTuber.
If I hear somebody make this argument one more time, I'm gonna shoot myself in the head.
I guess we should keep making the point then.
Yes, Jellybean is a 17-year-old. I am only a couple months older than her. Literally, we would be in the same grade. Also, I'm sorry, but being 17 years old on the internet doesn't exempt you from criticism. You know, last year when I was 17 making videos, people didn't like me. People made criticism videos on me. That's just how it works, okay?
Then why didn't you try to make that point against him by saying he can't talk about you because he's 20? Okay, hypocrite.
She's successful and is making money off of it. Sorry, I can't hear you over your own coin purse rattling.
Okay, I don't even know what you're trying to say right now, but me and Jellybean, we're cool. She follows me on Twitter, I follow her. I congratulated her on 2 million subs privately like a week ago. So seeing you white knight on Jellybean's behalf is already sort of strange because you don't even know her, I actually do.
Everyone who likes someone I don't like is a white knight, lol.
But second of all, by you saying that, oh, my coin purse is rattling, are you saying that I'm not making money on my videos or that I'm unsuccessful?
No, he's saying you're jealous because she makes more money and is more successful than you. Not that you don't make money or that you're not successful.
Now, not to say that Acheeto is directly involved in this, but the constant hate trains and the commentary videos on Jellybean has led to her getting doxxed for being cringe of all things.
Yeah, get off the internet, you sad sack of shit. I didn't dox anybody. I didn't lead to anybody getting doxed. I have no involvement and no connection with Jellybean being doxed.
He literally just said you weren't involved, and he never said you doxed anyone.
Now, not to say that Acheeto is directly involved in this. If I made a video on everyone who I thought was cringe, then I'd be making multiple videos a fucking day.
Except, quick problem, you're making a false comparison, because I don't make videos on people that I just find cringe. Unlike Leafy is here, instead of just like roasting people that I talk about, which I do, I always add something more, which you don't seem to think I do.
When?
Because unlike everyone else, I actually try to respect my audience's time.
Yeah, man, you're so much better than everybody else. You respect your audience's time. How about you go respect the time that Peloton has taken to make gym equipment?
You didn't even counter his point, lol.
The only thing these kinds of content creators actually care about is that cold, hard cash.
Actually, that's not true. Thanks for speaking on behalf of me, though. I'm sure you know a lot about me, dude. Yeah, I'd be lying if I said I didn't care about money. I obviously care a lot about money. The large benefit of doing this job is I get paid. But no, I genuinely am passionate about making videos, and I want to entertain as many people as possible.
No elaboration or proof given.
You'd also not particularly care if people started clowning you over it, but oh boy, they do. They really, really do. You see, another content creator, Neon Caffeine, made a video about topic commentary as a whole, and whilst I'm not completely 100% behind everything she says in that, a lot of her points are solid. She talks about the moral decline in topic commentary and now have become nothing more than the gossip magazines of mainstream media that they openly hate. Well, Neon made the truly disgusting act of having Acheeto in the background for about 10 seconds whilst referencing the community that he is a part of. And well, after that, according to a separate anonymous source, the 250,000 subscriber channel spent a whole week huffing copium and taking pot shots at the 5K YouTube channel in the private Discord server they have.
Okay, so apparently I'm like really upset at this person when they made a video on me and was shit-talking me nonstop in the server that I'm in, and I responded with saying, dude, aren't you like in your 20s? Don't you have more to do? And that's it. That's literally all I said. I said like, what, 3 things? 3 things in response to an entire video made on me and other people, you writing paragraphs as to why you don't like my content, and tweeting about me. Like, are you seriously? And I'm the one overreacting? Okay. Yeah, dude.
Tell me you're coping without telling me you're coping. But again,
Acheeto and a lot of his ilk are in it exclusively for the money, so why can't they just be forward about that?
Because I'm not. Like, I'm literally not in this just for the money. I've been making YouTube videos on different accounts since I was like 12 years old, okay? To audiences of people that I sit at lunch with. I would get like 0 to 5 views on a video, and that would like be the dopest thing to me. Yes, I will milk topics sometimes if there's profitability, 100%, but I don't go into a video thinking about how much money I can make from it.
again, no proof given.
I know it will shatter the faith of your kid audience thinking, oh, he actually cares about all of these topics. But most of them are going to grow up and realise it themselves in about a year or so you might as well just rip the band-aid off now.
Yeah, shut your mouth, big guy. I don't want to hear you vouching for me one more time. Please, speak on my behalf one more time, dude. I mean, yeah, last year when I was talking about everybody getting cancelled, there would be some times where I'm like, okay, this is just dumb, like I don't really want to talk about this, but I would find a way to make myself care and make an interesting take on it.
Tell me you're coping without telling me you're coping. But again. And Knuckles, okay, I'm going to stop covering the video here because there's nothing else of note to talk about. I think this comment sums up everything wrong with Acheeto and his fanbase.
It's actually shocking how deranged Acheeto's fans are. That they'll defend him whenever he gets the slightest criticism. It's actually wild but also really pathetic and sad. Your god Acheeto is a bully who hides behind the guise of criticism. Accept it. Stop huffing that copium and come out of 2016.
Before I end the video, I would like to make something clear. If I ever end up making another one of these, I'll probably be way less harsh than I was in this one. My content is really just to entertain people, and not to put the people I talk about down, unless I think they deserve it. Like the person I talked about today. Anyways, I hope you all have a nice day and don't be a bully.